Hello everyone, this is Super Mario Ren, and as some of you may know, I have a major VSDC video editor movie in the works, and is scheduled to premiere in Easter 2026. So, before the first chapter premieres, there are a number of few things I want to point out, and I would like to have everyone to pay close attention to what comes out of my mouth. Trust me when I say this isn't just any random Fifth Evil THX sequel. Heck, the real purpose is to 1. Fix Shinjiro's Evil THX 4 Part 6, and 2. Bring back the nostalgia of the old Evil THX movies from legends like Shinjiro, Super Mario Ren, Super Mario Tyler, and SMR movies. Rule number 1, this series takes place in an alternate universe. Alright, I know you guys know about me and Shinjiro's Evil THX franchise being private. That's because we messed this up really damn bad, so I thought a fresh start can work out, but for Evil Universal, well, this is where rule number 2 comes in. Rule number 2, this series is not about Evil Universal. Okay, let's be clear with this, I don't want to see people asking me about Evil Universal anymore, as that movie was plain old garbage, as it makes me wanna puke. As I realize, deep down in my heart, that it was a reference to my Evil THX franchise, more than my own version, well, I was planning on bringing it back, along with adding 4 Evil logo movies, but that didn't happen. Anyways, on to rule number 3. Rule number 3, Evil THX Reimagined, Shinjiro, and Evil THX Reimagined, Super Mario Ren, are done in VSDC Video Editor, and there's a reason for that. I know some of you might be wondering, why does everything looks like it's stuck in Vegas Pro 11, or why aren't you using KineMaster? Well, let me clear it up really quick, these videos are being done entirely in VSDC Video Editor, because of an error strike in KineMaster. Look, I would have loved to bring you more variety or use more expressive features with the KineMaster logo, but the way KineMaster works now, is just not possible without having my phone getting deleted by hackers, exploding my storage, and I don't want my phone getting destroyed and buying a new phone, repeating the same process over and over again. VSDC Video Editor on PC is more reliable. It has a lot of cool features that KineMaster doesn't, and my friend Shinjiro has used VSDC Video Editor for making videos. When I first tried it in 2022 for the first time, it changed my life forever. Well, technically after we filmed Evil THX 3 Part 1, we actually worked on Evil THX 4 in 2022, kinda scary, huh? Anyways, on to rule number 4. Rule number 4. There will possibly be a Evil THX 5 and more Evil THX sequels being reimagined. Don't get me wrong, I love making Evil THX, me and Shinjiro does, all of you do, but eventually, I'm making my own Evil THX 5 for my good friend, Shinjiro, so don't expect any buffers or anything related to this saga. Hey, I also forgot to mention, that all Tourette Sky soundtracks and sound effects will also be in this saga too. Shinjiro did say that he likes to use the Tourette Sky soundtrack for his Evil THX movie/TV shows, so I gradually accepted it. Now this will take us to rule number 5, and this will relate to the future sequels to Evil THX. Rule number 5, some TV brands will be in this saga, and some TV brands will not be in this saga. For examples, Back to the Outback, Extinct, and Dora the Explorer has been replaced with My Little Pony Equestria Girls, Teen Titans Go, and Teen Titans. Why? Because me, my good friend Shinjiro absolutely despise those franchises and we want nothing to do with them, and since this project is also inspired by Shinjiro, I gradually accepted his idea. Besides, My Little Pony Equestria Girls, Teen Titans Go, and Teen Titans does bring the nostalgia. And maybe for Evil THX, the series, I might add them in some episodes. Now this will take us to rule number 6. Rule number 6, the Evil THX Reimagined channel. This really reminds me about the time Mr. Dank Engine made the Misbehaving series Reimagined channel. To save up his channel, the Evil THX Reimagined channel does the same thing, but does more than that. Don't worry about it for now. Well, to explain this clearly, it will save up my channel's space, so why not? And maybe I can use this evil THX reimagined channel to make evil universal. That's probably a maybe. For now, anyways, moving on. Rule number 7, there's going to be a lot of villains in this reimagined saga. Yep, a lot of villains will help THX logo and text in the reimagined version. Throughout sometime around 2020, THX and Tex were the villains in the first movie. Then in the second movie, we were introduced to Bob, one of THX logo's two and friend, a drone, fixed Tex in the second film, and I think you all get the picture back in the 2020s era. Oh, and speaking of alternate universes, I forgot about the timelines. Rule number 8, this saga will have its own timeline. The first film is set in 2020, the second film is set in 2022, the third film is set in 2022, and the fourth film is also set in 2022, aka the bad guys film era. But what about the rest? Simple, evil THX 5 is set in a year where everyone thought all functioning Wii's were gonna self-destruct in that year, but didn't happen, and that year is 2023. And that year is also where my life changed, when I uploaded Super Smash Flash 2 2v2, that was the first gameplay I did without using Adobe Flash around the time. Also in 2023, me and my friend Futurama 1000 used Flash themes. It was a blast from the past, but in 2024, we used Wrapper offline instead, considering the custom animations. But around 2025, after Windows 10's life support got unplugged on the 14th of October, when we got a new computer, we were forced to use Flash themes again. If you want to know why Wrapper Offline was amazing then Flash themes, well, it had business-friendly built-in, and it was truly a big, best, and cooperative app ever. Minus the struggle attempts on making the Rainbooms and Cutie Mark Crusaders in their human form from EG. And see this screenshot? Well, this was meant to be episode 4 of Futurama 1000's The Stupid Life of Classic Caillou. Some of it was made before the end of support of Windows 10. Here's what it would have looked like. You can also watch this clip, link in description.
Ow. That really hurt. What the fuck is all about? Well, what do you know? Custom animations and face expression assets, duh. Oh, look at my fucking bald head idiot dancing. Okay, maybe the damn close-seat animation doesn't work. That was my way back to the Flash themes world. But who gives a shit? This is way better. Anyways, time to kill the person I've been waiting to kill for years.
Hey, I'm gonna get a drink. Y'all girls need something?
We don't need anything, honey. We're good.
Just be careful, hun.
'Kay, thanks. Where are the cups at? Ugh, probably Shrek forgot to get the cups. Man, he's so lazy. Guess the plastic cups will do, like for fuck's sakes.
Alright, there he is. His new look in Wrapper Offline looks ugly. Let's do this once and for all.
Maybe Shrek put the cups in the other cabinets, or I don't know, who knows.
Nah, what the hell was that? How is Classic Caillou liking this?
Honestly, I don't know. He's probably some magician.
Let's just be glad that we're in the Wrapper Offline world.
Well, you do have a point, Classic Caillou. Custom themes and custom expressions look great.
And business-friendly themes are included as well.
Yeah, you do have a point, but our home is in Flash themes.
I guess it would be great if Flash themes and Rapper Offline mixed together. Well, goodness. Alright, let's find classic Caillou.
Got it.
Got it.
Wow, I gotta say, this scrapped episode 4 was amazing, and how he pulled it off. This episode was meant to be about classic Caillou, going to the Rapper Offline universe to kill Futurama 3000. Alright, enough off topics, here's rule number 9. Rule number 9, Evil THX Reimagined will have extra scenes. Yep, it will have extra scenes, though it will have original scenes from the OG Evil THX. There are some interesting concept art I've made, but the most is with Team Sonic. It could have been Master Onion, but overall, it looks good. This shows what happens in Part 5. And this focus on Master Onion training Team Sonic to fight Evil THX. And here on out, here's the last topic, I want everyone to pay close attention. Rule number 10, all characters belong to their original owners. Me and Shinjiro do not own all the characters. The characters we add, such as Sonic, Tails, Kirby, Tiff, Tuff, Goku, Vegeta, Naruto, and more, belong to their original owners. We use them for comedy purposes only, as opposed to its revival, revamped, and a fresh retake version of Evil THX. Some of them will be different, compared to the old Evil THX. Alright, that's all for now. Thank you all for listening to the 10 rules I have to say. So, make sure you all subscribe to the Evil THX Reimagined channel once it launches. Before I go, I would like to show you all the sneak peek of Evil THX Reimagined Part 1. I hope I'm in a great progress this so far.
I think I just Okay, 1 minute 42 seconds.
Now, wait to play the game.
So yeah, if you just played.
What? Did it move? Come here! You can run away? Huh? Come back here! Get back here! Get back here! Back here! Get back here! Get back here! Get back here! You! Back here! Where do you think you're going? Huh? God damn it. Looks like I'm going in. Huh? The THX
Well, King Dedede, if you want my opinion, who wants your opinion? What I want's a monster that's gonna get rid of that little pink pest once and for all.
1 hour later.
Have you ever felt so alive? Great, you're doing amazing! Oh jeez! Good recovery! Let's keep this our little secret, okay? You never saw me.